This is the SPM user interface, and the username for the default user is CSRS1 and PWCSRS1. Before showing the subscriber provisioning, I'm going to jump over to the service to resource configuration and show you how the service to resource mapping works real quickly in the Service Profile Manager user interface. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to pick a particular map to look at. So I'm going to pick Video Zone 1. A zone is a geographical identifier that's going to identify the specific map that the customer is going to get. You can see here that this specific map serves both CAS 1 and CAS 3, and you can see the mapping for the family channel, movie channel, etc., and which actual provisioning tags those are going to map to when we send an order to the DAC later on in the demonstration. Take a look especially at the tags that the user is going to receive if it turns out based on their location that they're on CAS 01. For instance, the family channel is going to map to a group of tags that, for example, 0001 and 0005, etc. Next, we're going to create a subscriber and actually provision video service, and you'll see how these billing codes or product codes get mapped into the tags that go onto the DAC. So I'm capturing some subscriber information here. This would normally be captured in the billing system. We got to get a billing account number, first name, last name, the geographical location. In this case, this would be an OE node or some geographical identifier that's going to map to the instance of the DAC and the geographic video zone that the customer is in. Finish off getting the rest of their geographic information, and then we're going to add some services. Next thing we're going to do here is pick which services we want to add. So we're going to add a piece of video customer premise equipment as well as some video services themselves, and we're going to map those to each other as part of the provisioning process. Next, I'm going to pick which type of set-top box I want. I'm going to choose a Motorola set-top. I'll skip this next screen as this is not a gateway device. I don't need to configure any of the additional ports on the device. Next, I'm going to configure my set-top box. You need to be specific here and put the exact model supported in the topology. So we want to do DCX3416 and then a 12-character serial number and a 16-character unit address. The rest of these values are defaulted. If you'd like to discuss more, we can pause the video here and talk through some of the other options that can be configured on the set-top box. Next, we're going to add a video service plan and video subscription. Here's where I'm going to put my billing codes. So we're going to do MOV and FAM for movie and family channel, and those will then get and SPRS sports. Those will then, when we provision, map to the resource tags that need to be sent to the DAC. So when I submit this order here now, SMP is going to evaluate based on the geographical information where the subscriber is, what CAS they are served by, what video zone they're in. It's going to take the movie and family channels that we selected, and it is going to determine which tags it needs to send to the DAC using that service to resource map we showed at the beginning. So if you look here, I'm looking at the workflow that was executed by SMP. If I drill down into the task of actually provisioning the set-top box on the Motorola DAC, I can actually see the resource tags that were sent to the DAC. And if you look 0001, 00005, those are the same tags that we looked at the very beginning of the demo when we saw the service to resource map. And that map is configurable by the user